thugging like the days when they weren't here in my city. Made it out of the trenches. Just salute when you see me. Yeah, salute when you see me. I'm getting greedy. I blow the whole budget on me. That's on me. I'm conceited. Treaty. Nah, that ain't how we treat it. This right here sound like a three-peat. I put the in it sound like I'm knee deep. I'm like, oh, you too needy. Me and HB going Juvie and BG. They gotta put my face on the box.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Baltimore Ravens and the Los Angeles Rams. From SoFi Stadium. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25.
Watch left. Stop right there. We got four. Switch. Real right, 22.
Play action. Stafford. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10. Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Stafford's throw pulled in by Jefferson. Touchdown, Rams! For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. So that'll back them up 5. with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. To throw is Jackson. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. On 3rd down, Jackson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Decent gain on the scramble at 6, but now it's 4th. Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know it's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way and then try to match his athleticism.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Throwing is Jackson.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gets a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Flushed out right. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
Jackson on 1st down. They set up the screen for Dobbins.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson flush to his right.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They run it for the first time with a backup Murray. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Here's Jackson to throw.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
Von Miller in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. action now. Jackson escaping the pressure right. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
Well, we've seen Jackson already have success in the first half running the football, and he gets good yardage on the ground again there. I mean, I know it's a $64,000 question, CD, but how do they contain him better?
You have to win against the blockers ahead of you. If those guys even occupy a defender for even a half a second, then Lamar Jackson is gone. You've got to take those blockers and move them so that you have clear vision of Lamar Jackson. And
he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Tucker with the extra point. And we are tied here in the second quarter. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the whip. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Meanwhile, Stafford's throw complete there to Beckham.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do in that one as a receiver has got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good.
They'll run on first down with Akers.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill.
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. Under pressure, they got him again. Justin Houston picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. With it is Brown. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, they were good last time out with a touchdown drive. This go-around, it's not going to be very easy starting from inside their own 5.
But they shouldn't be daunted by it. You work on this the entire offseason. You work on it in practice. It's called coming out session. Start the ball inside the 5, start on the 5, on the 10. They should be ready to go.
On 2nd and 2, Jackson eluding the pressure right. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, Jackson. Dancing to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Devin Duvernay.
As the first half is winding down, and the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
Rams 7. Justin Tucker.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From the end zone, here comes Brandon Powell. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result that he opted for the touchback.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
Steps away to his left. And that is incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. The final shot before the break, Stafford.
That's complete to his running back, Jefferson.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Both these teams, no doubt, making their final halftime adjustments as we speak. And for the call of the second half, we get it back out to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
Second half starts with a run by Murray. Takes this one up past the 20 after he's able to make a man miss. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On second down, a run with Dobbins.
They find some open field here. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
43 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
They go play action with Jackson. They'll roll him out right. First down and more for Jackson. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive.